Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow. We say it's like you get hurt in groups, you get hurt in relationship. So we heal in groups, we heal in relationship. That's a lot of times, I mean, that's why I do stuff like this and so on. It's like it's in relationship. And that's where all these kind of sprays and so on come up because, there's certain things that can be done to kind of allow that parts of others' energy and so on to go. Does that make sense?
Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a big part because you
have to.
Right?
Yeah, because what happens is the hard thing is that when people enter into work like that, a lot of times they're coming from an empath type of archetype. So they feel like if I take on your pain, I will almost like marinate it in myself and take it on and help you and so on. That becomes super, super hard. Right? So when people talk about like compassion fatigue, it's actually not compassion fatigue. It's empathy fatigue. Because sympathy is like, I feel sorry for you. Empathy is like, you feel pain, I'm in pain with you.
Yep.
And compassion is like, you're in pain. That's not my pain, but I'm here to sit and support you however it needs to be done.
Yeah.
So compassion actually activates the pleasure centers of the brain, whereas empathy, although important, activates the pain centers. There's actually research on that from researcher. Her name is Tanya Singer. You can look it up on that. So if people continually empathy without, that's burnout.
Yeah.
When it's compassion, you can actually keep going and be energized from it. It's hard to separate sometimes the two because, people that like to help or feel like a need to help, just do it. So this is something to kind of keep in mind. Like if you look at like someone falls in a hole, you look at them and you go, oh, too bad you're in the hole. That's sympathy, right? You go, oh, you know what? I'm going to come in the hole with you. That's empathy. And then compassion would be, oh, you're in the hole. Let me help you kind of get out, right? When we need empathy a lot of times in business because we need to understand what the client or the other side is going through to determine what a solution is going to be or the proper solution is. However, if we take that kind of all-encompassing and move into that emotional space that people are going through. Let's say that, their parent is sick and we're going through the same, Now we're both inside this hole. And yes, it feels good to an extent because we're kind of feel like supporting each other, but now we're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
You ever have it too where somebody's like, oh, I just feel so much better. And then you leave and go, holy frick, I feel so much worse. The hell? Like the fastest way to get rid of all like kind of anger, rage is to rage on somebody else and they now have it and it's like, I feel pretty good now.
Yeah, right.
Right? And then that person, so it's like, I'm having a bad day. If someone yells at me, I go yell at my son goes yells at my daughter, you know what I mean? We're all feeling pretty good until the daughter's not, right? And then she gotta go, kick the dog or something, right? So that's...
I have 3 dogs.
Right? That's what we're trying to avoid. So to know that there's ways to kind of off gas that or not take it in necessarily is important. But who teaches that, right? Like you're in a company and it's a manager or somebody who's in charge of a division. These days, just technically being okay is not good enough. You won't be able to keep your staff. People want more, right? They want to know that somebody cares. They want to know that you have a relationship because it's hard to leave a relationship. It's easy to leave a job. But then when you do that, it's like, well, oh my God, I'm so tired. I can't even do that. I got to go home. I got stuff at home going on. I have my own health things going on. It becomes a lot. Yeah. That's where I think a community space makes sense. If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.